Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together, we shall work together with our great leader, SA AN'T, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. Ise Fulani Mayetiala terrorist group that installed Hopeless Uzodinjo as the Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, who also made George Obiozo the Ohaneze Ndigbo leader, are not satisfied with the genocide being committed by the Nigerian terrorist military in Biafra land. Now they have threatened the Nigerian military chiefs with sack if they fail to disarm the various vigilante groups in Biafran communities and villages before the end of this year. They have threatened them. The Fulani terrorist Mayetiala understands that Eastern Security Network are protecting Biafran forests and bushes, while the vigilante groups in various communities in Biafra land are the ones protecting villages and communities in Biafra land. Because the vigilante group are also armed, and the Fulani terrorists Mayetiala are afraid that there is no way they can penetrate. And they are afraid. You know, after the Fulani terrorist Nigerian military smuggled in Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen into Biafran land, and they have also helped the Fulani terrorists by invading Biafran communities and burning down houses. Yet, the Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen have been unable to penetrate Biafra land because their fear is that the Biafran vigilante groups are going to fight them back, and Fulani Janjaweed are afraid of any community fighting them back. They are afraid of them. According to reports, IPOB said the Mayetiala, the Fulani terrorist group, is collaborating with the Nigerian terrorist security agencies to force vigilante groups across the southeast region to hand over their weapons. IPOB said that the aim of the collaboration between the Fulani terrorist Mayetiala group and the Nigerian compromised security agencies is to weaken Southeast and paves the way for Fulani terrorist bandits' invasion of Biafra land. According to Emma Powerful, IPOB spokesman, he said that the global movement and family of IPOB, ably led by our great indefatigable liberator, ﷺ Okwuchukwu Kanu, have uncovered a secret meeting the Fulani terrorist Mayetiala group held with the hierarchy of various security agencies to disarm vigilante groups in Biafra land. They agreed at the meeting in Abuja that all vigilante groups in Biafra land would be directed to surrender their weapons to the security agencies. Their intention is to weaken our Biafran people and pave the way for the invasion of our communities and villages by the Fulani terrorist bandits masquerading as killer herdsmen. IPOB also raised alarm over the influx of Fulani rapists and terrorists called Fulani hunters into Biafra land. They were smuggled in by the Nigerian military into Biafra land. And their fear now is the Biafran vigilantes who are armed. And that's why they are afraid. You know, our Biafran people must be very careful, because Fulani and ಮೆಯೆತಿಯಾಲ have devised another means of killing our people in the bushes and forests. They are planning. They are planning with the compromised Nigerian military. You know, but they will fail. They will surely fail. The recent plan by the Fulani Nigerian government and the security agencies to collect guns from vigilante groups in every community in Biafra land was designed to make our security vigilante men impotent and clear the way for their criminal Fulani terrorist gang to penetrate our communities, just as they did in Benue State. They lied to them. The Fulani Nigerian government lied to them, promised them heaven and earth, that if they drop all their weapons, that the government would take care of them. And they stupidly, foolishly agreed to the Fulani Nigerian government deception. They submitted and handed over all their weapons. And the following day, after all the weapons were handed in, the Fulani terrorist bandits, masquerading as killer herdsmen, invaded the whole of Benue State. Until today, they are suffering from that singular mistake. They are suffering. You know, we therefore urge vigilante groups in various communities in Biafra land never to surrender their weapons to the compromised Nigerian security agencies that cannot guarantee the security of our Biafran people. Doing so amounts to rendering our communities vulnerable. We also want to caution all communities in Biafra land to be on red alert over the plot by the enemies of Biafra to use their agent of death to inflict pain and sorrow on our people. You know, their tenure is about to come to an end. Now they are desperate. They are like a wounded lion. But they have not seen anything yet. They will be put to shame. Security should be beefed up around all Biafran communities because our enemies are not sleeping. They are not sleeping. But thank God we have ﷺ who neither sleep nor slumber. He will destroy them. The Fulani Nigerian government and their Fulani terrorist ಮೆಯೆತಿಯಾಲ and their Fulani terrorists bandits shall all be put to shame. They will be defeated just as Pharaoh and his army were defeated and they all perished in the Red Sea. They perished. The former Nigerian president, Olusegun Obasanjo, a Fulani slave, mocked Biafran politicians and he said he will never support Southeast for 2023 presidency because there was an unwritten agreement between the Fulani Caliphate and the rest of Nigeria never to allow Igbo presidency in Nigeria after the Civil War between 1967 to 1970. The Southeast politicians are only deceiving themselves, and their best bet or option is to support Biafran restoration struggle instead of remaining a Fulani slave and supporting Nigerian unity, the One Nigerian slogan, helping the Fulanis to oppress and dominate the other Nigerian indigenous tribes. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.